welcome back to Planning and Budgeting Life. This video is going to be a budget by Paycheck, my 10th paycheck. So I wanted to show you a brief overview of what I do and how I plan. So I do have, so let me start off, but I use this to keep track of myself because I don't. Other than that, I would be a mess. This pay period, this last one, I did cut into a lot of my savings because we had a death in the family and we had services and stuff to do. So I did use a lot of my savings, and it's going to mess up my numbers, but you know, I needed to do what I needed to do. I didn't have to put it on credit cards or anything. So this is my pay, but without further ado, I'm going to move on. I'm going to use some of my stickers because I did buy stickers specifically for this, and I haven't used them. So let me show you what I did purchase before I even bought this. I bought these for my leverage panel, but I like using it here. So, you know, my paydays, and I have a ton of these. I just random ones from an Amazon site. So that's all. You know, I get paid 3 times a week, and I split up my bills based on what goes out, what time of the month. So I'm gonna use like blue, some little colors, just so you can see blue, purple. That way you can really differentiate. And I'll use a green. All right. So on the 10th, this is when my mortgage goes out. So I did split up all my bills. So mortgage, and at the time I used to pay tuition here, but I don't. So let me see what I have going out on the 10th. So, you know, my life insurance goes out, the water company, and, you know, savings. But usually only now it's only the mortgage. Life insurance. And Gardner doesn't really go out, but and water. So this is what I do. So that's this pay period. So whatever's due on the 10th. The 25th, I pay the rest of my bills, like everything that's due. And I'll, you know, I still have money here, so I think I'll do my Best Buy because they're drawn at Amazon. My Kia payment, car payment. What else? Because this is where the bulk of my bills go out. SCE, Verizon, my cell phone. What else? The gas company. The trash, and I split the trash payment up into 3 months. And then Capital One, and that's my husband. Ashley's Furniture. And Old Navy. So some of these, like this one is due on the 1st. This one is as well, and so is this one. So I could, but this is how I split it up because it works for me that way. So this is my payday, and these are the bills that go with that pay. So it's just what works for me, and you just split it up with what works for you. And then on the 28th, which is technically, I mean, these are, I get paid usually on the 30th, but it goes in 2 days before. So this is what I pay the next month. So I'll pay, let me see. I think I paid for November 1st. No, I have been doing it at the end of the month, so let me check. So it just depends on how you want to split it up, what goes when. So for that one, I'll pay the car insurance, which is due on the 30th. And it's automatic. Car insurance, I'll do my capital one, which is due on the end of the month. My daughter's rent, which is due on the 5th, but I make her pay it early. My EB Academics, which is a teaching tool, and that goes out on the 5th, but I included in this one my Shark vacuum. It's a credit card, and I do that on the 30th. And this is usually when I pay the gardener. But because I split it up, I'm doing it there. And also, now it's my sun run goes out this month. So it's due on the 7th, but I budget it here. So just because it goes out on that time, it doesn't mean I budget it for this time. So that's what goes out. These are all my bills for these pay periods. That's where I budget it in. That's where I put my money aside for this. So for those of you asking why, so these, some of them are due this month, but the majority of them are due the following month. But that's where I budget, you know, these bills. So let's go back. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comment box. But I'm trying to show you how I split things up, even though they're due. You know, I still have money, so I just it comes out of this pay period. So I do have leftover, but usually I'll put it in this day and it'll go the next day, so it works out well. And again, because I get paid 2 days before, you know, it kind of works out this day. I don't know why it's gonna go in earlier, but it is. So now let's go to my husband's place. So I know my cushion is supposed to be $1,900. So my husband gets paid $3,191.80, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna be about $1,100. So that gives me a total. And again, it's because of the services, and I do have money in savings. But now, because I don't have tuition, it just kind of works out. Plus 1,100 equals 4,291. And so what's really going to affect is going to be what I put extra. So like any extra stuff, I'm just not going to do. So my mortgage is always 3,276.89. I don't have any tuition. My life insurance comes out. I'm paying the water bill. The gardener will be $0 because I'll pay it off. Sunrun is $264. These are my solar panels, and my Verizon already went out, so that'll be $0. So I'm good. So that's 3,276. You can see it 89 plus the 29 plus 70 plus 264 equals 357653. So if I subtract my total 4,291.80 minus the 357653, it leaves me with 715. So it's still, you know, I'm still good. It's just I wanted to pay extra, and I won't be able to do that. So I'm going to do $250 for groceries, $50 for gas, $50 for fun, and $0 for my husband, because he just did a job, so he doesn't need the money. So it'll be, he does AC work on the side. So when he does that, he doesn't, you know, he's good. So, and this is where, you know, 365.27. And I wanted to save money, some money, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm gonna do 30 and 30. So that'll be 60 that I have. 365, 27 minus 60 equals 305.27. And I am expecting a raise. I turned in all my transcripts, so so I'm not putting extra, which kind of bugs me, but you know what? It needs to be. I need to put money towards my savings more right now because we're building the unit for my daughter, or the extension. And I'll have $5.27 in as my cushion. But I mean, it still balances out to zero. I still pay, you know, and I still have leftover. So it's not like it's, you know, horrible, but it's not what I anticipated. I wanted to save more. So let me show you a little bit, you know, closer. So, you know, this is what my anticipated income total was, what I, you know, paid, what my leftover, my total bills were, my leftover. Then, you know, groceries, gas, Friday fun, and all that stuff. And what I ended up having, $350 left over after the groceries and all that stuff. And this was left over, $365.27. I'm only putting 30 in each of those for a total of 60. It leaves me with $305.27. I'm not putting anything in extra because I can't. Not that I can't, I'm just, you know, my priorities are different right now. And, you know, I know I'll be able to pay this off, so I'm not concerned. So this is, I'm only putting 300 into savings, and this is what's left, you know, 527 in cushion. But, you know, I have some stuff I don't always put gas in, but I put that towards it. And, you know, I balance out to zero. And that's just my budget. It's, you know, it's a little bit faster that I showed you guys today, but this is, you know, this is real life. Like, you just have to do what's good for you. You don't have to, you know, throw everything at your budget. Yes, I know, like, I want my interest rate to go down. I want to be at zero. I can have everything paid off by the end of this school year. It's not a big deal, especially with, but I'm blessed that we have jobs in a school district where we still get raises every year, and me with taking my units, and I would have had probably more in savings. However, because I used $2,000 to pay for my schooling in July, and that was cash, paid in cash. So, you know, there's a beauty to having this budget because you know, this book, I highly recommend at the Budget Mom, because you know where your money's going. And my husband tends to be like, oh, I want this, I want that. Like this yesterday, he's like, I want this. I'm like, dude, no. You need to, either you do some side jobs so you can spend your money, but if you want to work on the extension, we need to save money and we need to watch it. And he's pretty good about it. Sometimes he just wants his stuff, like food. I'm okay, go ahead, you know, we have the money. But anything else, no, everything goes to this. But yeah, so that's my, and again, you know, we fill this out. I'm not going to fill it out. Well, if you guys want, I don't do, you know, so the only thing I'm doing is my envelopes. So it'll be my groceries if I were to do cash, but nobody's really taking cash now. Gas, fun, B-days, Christmas, and savings. And all of this, you know, I just have in my, so if you were to use gas, you know, you just do 250, 50, 50, 30, 30, and 300. So I would just pull out, you know, 5. I just do one of those, 1, 20, 30, same. And then this, I would just do 3 of these because that's what I want, you know, and I would stuff my envelopes. And once we get back to normal, it'll be different. I'm hoping soon. So this would be 20 bucks. That'd be 40. 7 times 5 is 350. Yes, 350. And then 300. And that's your total, whatever I have over here. So let's see. I have 250 for groceries, 50 for gas, $50 for fun, $30 for B-days, $30 for Christmas, and $300. So that's $683. That doesn't even make sense. $250. So let's do 100. 60. 300. 710. That makes more sense. So then over here is, this should match this, 300 plus 350, and 40 plus 20 is 60, and 710. It matches exactly. If you see that, this is 710 and this is 710. So what I have collected for money matches what my balance is here. And that is it. So usually I write some notes. Tough month. Did not transfer as much over as budgeted. And then I'll just write death and family. And you know, I keep my books, so you know, and that's what I do. That's you know, I keep notes for myself. I keep track. And this is from my 9/10 paycheck, but obviously I get paid a couple of days earlier. But that's how I do it. I hope this part made sense. So I just look at when my bills are due and see which one will match up better with my pay period. And that's, you know, that's how I separate them based on that payday. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, again, please drop them in the comment box. If this budgeting helps, please subscribe if you like watching it. Hit the like button, notification bell. And again, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I have like about 80 subscribers, 84, maybe 89. Once I reach 100, I am going to give a gift card to the Budget Mom website. I know she has digital cards now, so that would be great for you guys if anybody is thinking about purchasing one of these. All right. Again, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I wish you all the best.